like, yeah, you like Twilight. I'm like, I don't like Twilight. I'm like, she's like, you secretly like that. I'm like, no, I don't.
You'd come back for me, right, Nick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Guess I'm wearing something.
She's like, all right, let me put the zipper mask on and get the gag ball out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was yours?
It's like the half-ass like pirate, but then I like. she said,
"Here's an eye patch and a hat. Throw it over.
Stick around, 'cause I am coming back, and I know someday I'm gonna make it big."
Talk about shit we talk about anyway. Just sit here.
seriously.
That's the plan. That's the dream. But anyway, all right, let's get to the show.
Sorry, I'm late.
No worries, dude.
But yeah, nobody else watched Jack Ryan.
No, I watched one episode. That's it.
Okay,
I, was-
and you didn't watch any.
I wanted to watch
no,
more,
I haven't
but
watched shit.
I'm watching it with Shan.
I got it.
Shan wants, she does. I'll watch one here.
Well, Brian said that too, and then like full steam ahead. So I was just like, "Fuck it," and I blew right past her. And
I was gonna do it, but I couldn't. I was like, we don't watch too many.
Dude,
shows
by the
together.
way, well, that's the thing. So I'm like, I haven't really used them at all. Brian got me for my birthday. She got me like some like nice like Beats like wireless headphones.
Really?
Nice.
They're fucking sick, dude. Like with the
Check out the Bose, man.
I got her the Bose.
What the
I like
Bose? What do you mean the Bose?
I got
If
Brian
you're
like
an audio file. I don't like.
I don't really give a fuck.
I don't. But I know.
You know what I like about the Bose better is how they fit over your ears. They're actually more comfortable than the Beats.
They have
Oh,
the
okay.
Alexa one now, where you talk into you have Beats. It goes over your head, and you just talk into it like you're talking into Alexa.
Yeah, mine can do that.
And you,
Oh, really?
Mine
It's
does
cool.
that.
That's some dangerous shit, man.
Mine does that. But you have to. I think you have to hit the button if I remember correctly. I didn't try it. but
Well, I just saw the
you have to
commercial.
hit the thing on the
he-
side and say Alexa, and then it'll. Pick
Okay,
up
because it'd be
something
weird.
like
Like you're like just talking, and shit.
dude. But they're the shit. They're nice, and it was like nice. I didn't hear anything.
Noise
Outside of this,
canceling. All
yeah,
that.
they're nice. They're the shit. The reason I do like mine a little bit better is you can fold them up,
Yeah.
and they're just like they're definitely like more legit as far as like it shows the charge on my iPad and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And the Bose, her Bose doesn't do that. Like hers are pretty nice. Hers are like more comfortable, I would say.
Yeah. I've heard like.
I like it'd be cool if they meshed the both of them. Like if the headphones were bigger. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's,
Look, I like with those type of headphones. I like that they go over your ears.
Yes.
If I'm going to do that,
Yeah.
But you look like a smacked ass if you're doing that, like at work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But so I'll just put my earbuds in, and
Do
usually
you have
I
the,
hate
do you have,
earbuds.
Do you have the earbuds? The new
I don't
ones?
have the wireless.
AirPods.
Everybody fucking has them now, and then there's a new version coming out
The
in
new
March.
one's like $245.
Yeah,
yeah, everybody at work has them. I don't like.
I don't know if I like them or not.
I never was an earbud guy.
Either
don't
was
like
I.
'em.
I have them in all the
They
time.
never fit my ear. Like they always
I
fall
hate
out.
'em.
Yeah, I mean that's what I record the podcast on because I'm like, I want to hear what it sounds like on semi shitty earbuds. I'll still use the good ones too, but I want to see the difference between the two.
That's why I like those Beats too. Well, I only listened to a couple things with hers, but it plays. It's weird. It'll like it does something inside the headphones. Like it'll have like I don't know what the hell that's called, but it'll have like if people are talking from far away, it gives you that persona.
What, like you can hear them
Like
talking?
a hearing aid type thing. Like
No,
active
it's
hearing?
cool. Like you can tell that they're talking far away from your headphones because like
like
way-
the sound,
the depth,
that you're listening
I guess.
to.
I don't know how to
Well, that's the shit that I'm talking about,
They're
man.
badass.
Our friend Patrick, right?
Yeah.
He is, trained he's a classically trained musician, right? The violinist. He knows about sound. I sat in front of his computer setup, and the way he had his high end, I forget who the manufacturer was, his speakers set up, and I was sitting, just where he would game. It felt like the sound was inside my brain, like it was emanating from someplace in my brain. Like that, it was so like, and that's why I never really appreciated it. I was like, yeah, whatever. Who gives a shit? They mash them down to MP3s, and you're getting shit quality anyway. But high def sound on a kick ass set of headphones, there's something about that. And he was just saying about the Beats. He said their quality is really not great, but that's him. He's an audiophile. He wants that crisp, clean, perfect sound.
Yeah, I noticed with brands, it is like crisp. It sounds different, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I like those things. The ones she got me are pretty sweet. I like them.
Yeah, Noah's got it. I got a pair of Beats when I got this laptop.
I dig them.
Yeah, they're decent. But then again, I don't really pick apart every little note.
Yeah, I like them just for like me watching shows and movies and shit. Like watching on iPad's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're just chilling at work site or something.
Not anymore.
Not
because
anymore.
I'm in the office. But yeah, like at home, like if she's putting on like a show that I'm not totally interested in.
I got to get that so I can sit and say, me and my wife, we argue.
I don't argue. I'll sit there and watch it, but I just either pass out and I'm just like, this is fucking bullshit.
No, she gets mad at me when I watches it with her, and I'm like looking at my phone watching her shows with her. It's like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's like, if you want me to stay, let's put something on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not interested in Teen Mom.
Yeah. Or
You know what I mean?
90 Day Fiance.
What's the show? What was the show?
It's either 90 Day Fiance or a baking show. I mean, I don't care about that shit. It just bores me.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you want to spend time together, of course, but God, we kind of have good reason to watch what we watch,
Then the other night we're sitting there and we're like, it was last night. I'm like, we're getting home from our moms and all this stuff. So I said, you want me to hang out? She goes, no, I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. That's what she says to me.
Uh-huh.
So then she sits down next to me and she puts on fucking Twilight. And I'm like,
ugh, that movie is
I'm thinking in my head, so I'm going along with this for about 5 minutes. I'm like, weren't you going to go to bed like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Brian she goes, yeah, you like Twilight. I'm like, I don't like Twilight. I'm like, she's like, you secretly like that. I'm like, no, I don't. I for sure don't like this. I was like,
we're gonna bring her on the show.
I am sure that the books are good. I'm sure that they are, but this movie is fucking piss poor, like bullshit. It's like somebody fucking like last minute like wanted to slap some shit together and make a fucking buck or two.
Dude, and look, come on. I think you were being kind as far as the books. It's not going to go down in the annals of history as high literature, right?
I heard the books were better, though. I did hear that.
But the movies
Better.
absolutely fucking, they blow, dude.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wipe my fucking nose with the fucking case.
Dude, I just seen clips of the special effects and they look trash.
It's fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Sparkly vampires.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on that,
You
too.
guys ready to get this show on the road?
Go for it.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Nick, John, and Jamie Show. I'm John.
Nick.
And I am Jamie.
Welcome back, Jamie.
Welcome.
Jamie, I'm tired of saying that.
I'm almost done, man.
All right, wrap that fucking house up.
I looked at a couple around here too yesterday.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, we stopped. Well, I'll tell you later. But
Yeah.
around the way.
Yeah?
Nice.
Don't get us all
Brain
excited.
came back down here today. Look at a couple more.
Nice.
Any of the same ones?
No,
Yeah.
no, they were different.
Okay. That's
All right.
good news, though.
That is good news.
Yeah.
Want you back in the neighborhoods, man. And you're still working on the house.
Yes, yeah.
Not still. I know it's hard work, man. I'm not shitting on it.
Dude.
But you're at the home stretch. You said earlier you were rounding third.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close. We're doing good.
Nice. Nick said he was going to come out and help you.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on down.
Now, that is the biggest joke.
All right, let's go with the box office for the weekend of November 1st to the 3rd. We had Terminator Dark Fate opening up this weekend. Not a blockbuster opening.
No, it took a shit according to Stern. Stern said he was bitching about.
Did he watch it?
No, okay, so he has that.
Does he get screeners or something?
No, it's called the PIC system. So essentially, it's what like people in Hollywood have to watch. They get like a preview of the movie. So it'll either have his name at the bottom or whatever.
Yeah.
He says it's the shittiest fucking system, and every time he goes to watch a movie, it like takes a shit on him or fucks around, or he goes the one movie he
What, like
watched,
downloads it? Like it's a box?
yeah,
or
but
something?
you have like a 48-hour time period. There's a lot of restrictions to it.
no shit.
And
That's wild.
But he was bitching about. He's like, dude. He's like, it makes you feel like you're like a shitty celebrity. The way they fucking. He was fucking going off, and he goes off all the time. But he said the one movie he watched, it flashed like a watermark across the center of the screen.
Oh, you serious?
And he's like, I get it. Like, put it like above or below. He's like, this motherfucker
So
went right
distracting.
through the middle of the screen.
Yeah.
Who watches? Like, that's.
First of all, for him to be able to violate an agreement.
And that's what he said. He
As
goes,
a-
that is asinine.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to steal movies. Come on now.
Yeah.
Like, I want to watch it, and I can probably help you out.
yeah. Yeah. Now
that's
you're
what-
going to get the other
That's
end
what he
of
said.
the stick.
He goes, I started watching Terminator. I was interested in the first 5 minutes of it, and that's when it shut down. And he's like, and he goes, and I gave the fuck up. And he goes, then I see that it's shit in the box office. He's like, maybe I could have helped you with like saying like, you know, it was good or not.
Dude, his reach is far, man. That's like you get him and Joe Rogan to go and promote your shit, and it's a 1-2 punch.
Make sure that the man's fucking shit works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, Terminator Dark Fate was number 1 in the box office.
With
Domestic, $29 million.
Ugh, how much did it cost to make?
Budget
way
wise,
more
I
than
think
that,
it was
dude.
$150 million.
Ah, dude,
Yeah.
it's not
Fucking
gonna
way
get there.
more.
It's
Just
not going
the-
to get there.
No.
I told you before. Too many. Even if it was a great movie, too many people are tired of this fucking Terminator shit.
Well, and I think that it was because of all the ones in between.
Yeah, it's after two. Two was good. Up to 2 was good.
Yeah.
And then the rest just like, I didn't give a fuck.
Like if they would have said, all right, we're not going to touch this. We're not going to do anything with this. We're not going to make those other 3 movies or 2 movies, whatever
Yeah.
it was.
That's like 4, wasn't it?
yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah. Well,
then they did
1,
like an
2,
X-Men
and then
thing.
I think 2 after, right? Or 3 after.
Yeah, they did like an X-Men kind of thing where it was like
Well, they
Days
did
of-
a series.
like a future past.
Oh, yeah.
It was like,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
like,
weird.
I didn't mind them going like the Christian Bale one. When
Christian
they went
Bale,
to the future.
that's the only one I liked.
Yeah, I didn't mind.
is that the one where like in the end they lock John Connor into the vault,
Stargate, yeah. it's
into the
Stargate.
vault or
yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah.
That was,
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
that was okay at best though.
Yeah, and
like
then
let's
they-
be honest,
yeah,
it was
that's-
no 2
Oh
or
no,
1.
that's you're talking about the one of the missile silo shelter or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one was the third one.
Okay, so that was okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, now I'm losing track.
but 1 and 2 were good for sure,
Oh yeah.
easily.
1 being the better of the 2, obviously.
okay, coming from John.
Yeah, no, I like 2 better, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you're the one that likes Twilight, man. I mean,
I fucking hate Twilight.
yeah, it's not according to your wife, the one that's closest to you. So I
That
think she
movie-
knows you better than
That
anybody
movie
else.
blows ass, dude. It does. It looks like no. I'm telling you, it looks like nobody gave a shit when they made it. They're like, "Yo, these books are hot, dude. Let's make a couple dollars."
Oh, they do it all
And
the
like,
time, man.
he's like, grab the shittiest motherfuckers you can find that'll take $1 or 2.
50 Shades? Do I got to say 50
Yeah.
Shades?
They
50
did, what,
Shades.
2 or 3
They
of
did
them.
They did do the same thing with that.
So it did $29 million domestic and did $123 million worldwide.
Don't make its money back, but that's about it.
Well, that doesn't include marketing, right?
Or does it? We never know.
Marketing includes, well, some people say it could be as much as $50 million for marketing. So anyway, I'm interested in seeing it, just not that so interested. I'll go out and get a ticket.
I am not even interested to
No.
see this. Not in
I
the
tried.
least.
I'm a sucker for that shit.
I did try talking and bringing it into watching Joker, but she wasn't into it because we went out to dinner and it was getting late. And I was like, dude, let's go see the Joker. And she's like, I don't really feel like it. I was like, damn it, dude, I really want to watch that.
You haven't seen it yet.
No,
I haven't seen it yet either.
I'm bummed because I hear it's good and I want to watch it bad.
That's right. You didn't get. Yeah, that's right. Nick didn't see it either.
I want to watch it bad.
It's pretty.
Now, you got tickets for Ford versus Ferrari?
Now that
Yeah, just
I
go.
know that story very well, and
Yeah.
I can tell you just from knowing about that story, like how awesome that is, and how much Carol Shelby's this shit, dude. That dude.
Who's Christian Bale plays Carol Show?
No,
Matt
Damon.
Matt
Matt Damon plays-
Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
I got it. He plays him?
Yeah.
So he was an executive at Ford or something?
No, he like worked for Ford, and he like built these cars in this airport hangar in California.
Yeah, it's
Dude
a
was a
great
fucking-
trailer, man.
Yeah, dude is a fucking.
Who's the Christian Bale character? That
He's a I don't even know. He's a racer, famous racer. I don't know a lot about the story. I remember being excited about the
I
trailer.
don't know the name of the racer, but he's the one that I think drove the GT40.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well,
I do want to see it, but I can't go to movies twice that week. I promised Taylor I'd take her to the first.
So that comes out this weekend then?
No, next week.
Ken Miles is who Christian Bale's character
Okay.
is.
I would have never guessed that one. Honestly.
Nah. But did you get your Frozen 2 tickets?
Not yet, but
gentlemen?
we'll get them.
I think Brian did.
They're on sale.
I think Brian did.
On sale, like
On sale.
cheaper?
On sale.
Why are they cheaper?
I didn't say they were cheaper.
I think you said they're on sale. I thought they were like
I mean,
a
they're
sale.
selling them.
The kids want to see it, so I'll be going.
I know they're on
Yeah.
sale.
Full report, Jamie.
I know you can buy them. You can buy them like
But that's
3
not
days
for-
ago.
that's not for a couple
it's
weeks.
like an early, you're able to buy them now instead of closer to.
You could have bought them like a month ago.
Oh, really? I saw.
Yeah, it was just like the Star Wars and everything else.
It's
No kidding.
it's a couple weeks out though, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
mistaken.
2 weeks. It's November
It's
22nd.
end of November.
November 22nd.
And I'm actually hopeful. I'm hoping that it's better than the first one. Like story wise, I hope it's not like fucking like some.
I just hope it's as good as Wally.
Duh. Fuck that movie, dude. That movie blows too.
All right. Number 2 in the box office was the Joker. That's what it was. You said that earlier, Nick.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
did.
Yeah. Joker got terminated by
So-
Dark Fate.
Some stupid person wrote an article and said that.
Of course. It did $13 million, but it did $936 million worldwide.
So the joke's on them.
Maleficent, Mistress of Evil was third in the box office last weekend with a $13 million. Did you take Reese?
To Maleficent? No.
Yeah. No?
Did not.
You got some
You're not
catching up
interested
to
in
do.
that?
What about
No,
her?
no, she wants to watch it. I know that. So well, we're gonna take them to Frozen in a couple weeks.
There you go.
Yeah,
I got it.
skip Maleficent. That just doesn't look good.
If she likes that, she's like really into that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still in the top 5. It's doing some numbers. Nothing
Hey,
crazy.
speaking of, have any of you guys seen Batwoman? But I haven't.
I haven't seen
I
the
have.
show.
Okay, is it like appropriate for her?
Nah.
It's not. Okay, because I wasn't gonna.
Nah,
So
she's
she
7,
watches.
right?
She watches Supergirl. That's
8.
right.
8.
It's still the same fucking
Check
thing.
out an episode and just feel it out. But there's some violence.
Provocative stuff.
Nah, there's 2 girls. You know, she's openly gay in the series.
Yeah, but
She's
it's not
real gay
like
in real life anyway.
But it's not
Yeah,
like
but there's a love scene.
yeah, but they're not like fucking
No, it's still-
scissoring
no.
or close to scissoring like that. All right.
No.
Because I know it's the CW and all, but
Are you serious?
like they're about to
scissoring.
I just wanted to bust out scissor, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
He was set that up the whole fucking time.
No, but
It's like it's no different than most of the CW stuff.
all right, good.
I think but it leans a little towards Gotham.
Darker. Darker.
Yeah, darker for sure. But it's entertaining. I mean, I'm not really a loyalist when there's so much other good shit to watch. So I've caught the first couple episodes, and it's decent. It's worth.
Yeah, I
watch.
think we've been trying to tone it back. She's getting a little ahead of her time, if you know what I'm saying.
Who's that? Reese?
Yeah, my daughter.
A little sassy.
Yeah, she's getting a little,
You're deep shit, man.
so
Wait till she turns
Can't
that
wait.
corner.
can't wait, dude.
Yeah, and I hear the relationships between mothers and daughters in teenage years just so strong.
They get so much better. I had 3 older sisters. So they were
Yeah.
so close to my mom when they were growing up. So
Kick ass, dude.
I hate you! You destroyed my life!
Yeah, can't wait, man.
All right, 4th in the box office is Harriet. I don't even know what
The
this
fuck is that?
Oh, is that Harriet Tubman? Like,
I don't think.
is that what it is? Harriet Tubman?
Yeah, very good. Very good, man.
Well, that was a good guess. Now, when I worked down in Eastern Shore, I saw some of the places she hid out in. Pff, hell of a woman, dude.
Yeah?
She was in fucking.
Oh, fuck yeah.
She was in fucking swampland.
Yeah, dude.
And listen, I'm working out there in like 100-degree weather, and I can tell you, it fucking blows ass.
Yeah,
it stinks to high hell. It's got a bunch of.
Hence with his ass thing.
I'm not going to name the town, but there's a bunch of opie ass motherfuckers down there, dude.
Where's it?
Like
then?
probably cooking meth.
yeah.
Not the town, but where are you talking about?
Eastern Shore. So it's gonna say we're gonna say it's Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want.
Yeah, dude,
I don't
like-
want to rake people through the coals.
But
here,
Not the
But
people of
listen,
the
man.
place. Where's Eastern Shore at?
like out towards like past like Cambridge, Maryland. So it'd be
Okay.
like, you know, it,
It's a little rural.
dude. It is fucking like, it's fucking weird back there.
Yeah, man, there are pockets.
And like, and when I saw like there was like a church that she hid in or something like that,
Yeah.
and like some of the
What's her
underground
story? I don't know
railroad.
about- what-
I know some of it, but dude, that woman, I don't know how the fuck,
I never even heard of her.
and others.
seriously,
Yeah.
she helped usher slaves from the south to the north.
What was her name?
Harriet Tubman.
Yeah. Okay, it doesn't ring a bell. And I'm a history buff. That's odd.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman was an American abolitionist and political activist born into slavery. Tubman escaped and subsequently made some 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 slaves, people, including family and friends, using the network of anti-slavery activists and safe houses known as the Underground Railroad.
Yep.
Yeah. Our
Learn
education
something new.
system sucks.
Learn something new every day.
My kids know all about it, man, way more than I do.
That's the sign of the times.
That's a good sign of the
yeah,
times.
and rightfully so.
But to your point, she had to go back and forth, back and forth.
I know.
You know, born into slavery, escapes,
That's
and
what
then
I'm
says,
saying.
"Listen, I'm never going back to that hell and put my life on the line."
And think about it. Like the scumbags of today,
yeah,
like don't even have the balls to like go outside.
dude. Yeah, could you imagine?
Just take.
All right, just look at it this way.
Wrap your head around
You
that.
go. Everybody here. You may not know Harriet Tubman, but you know Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption.
Of course.
So could you imagine he escapes and he goes, "I'm going back 13 more times."
Fuck that.
Right? That's the fucking bravery, man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
fucking crazy shit.
Or stupidity. I mean,
Anyway, so
either way.
good for good, yeah. Well, I think that, you know, family and friends, man, that can be pretty powerful.
All right, I give you
You'd come back for me, right, Nick?
that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Right there, dude. You get whipped or go back.
Yeah. Well, it's fourth in the box office. So fifth in the box office, the Addams Family. It's still doing numbers. Did $85 million total, the best of growth, and then did a little over $8 million, and that's it for the box office. So really, nothing after Zombieland. Not really a whole lot that I wanted to bust my ass and go out and see. A lot of, but even Terminator, Dark Fate. I was like, oh, wait. So in the news, Fantastic Beasts got a date for. It's going to be released in spring.
Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, and the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh, when is it going to release?
It is set for spring 2020.
Damn, that far out?
Yeah. Despite rumors, I know there's like some rumors around that Johnny Depp wasn't going to be in this next one for some.
Why? Because he's
one reason or another.
Cocoa Buffs?
Yeah, he's what money. He's the bad things that money can do.
Yeah.
You know, that whole buying frenzy, that addiction he has for buying shit.
Oh, yeah. He spends way too much money.
Yeah, he better hope there's a Crimes of Grindelwald 10.
Why do you think he did so many Pirates of the Caribbean? Shit.
Right.
$20 million, I need that. $20 million, I need that.
I like
Yeah.
how the fucking dude like doesn't get married, like,
Yeah,
and then he decides to get like married to that chick, and then like gets raked through the coals. Like you were so close, dude.
hey, I mean George Clooney. They never thought he was
Goes
gonna
back
get
to my
married.
thing. Pussy has taken down kingdoms. Kingdoms, man.
And golfers.
Launched
Yeah.
1,000 ships, man.
It does.
Troy.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
So it is, we've kind of been lukewarm about this whole this rejuvenation of the Harry Potter franchise through Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm exactly there. I'm like,
And that's such
okay.
a good series, dude. It's
I
fucking,
did tell you they're going to make a new series with the three main characters.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
I don't know if you were here when I said it.
really.
Yeah, it's called
On
The
what?
Cursed Child or something. Mm-hmm. It's about Harry's son. He has two
Is
sons.
it going to be
One-
movies, series?
Two movies.
Two movies.
With the original cast.
Yeah, all of them
Sweet.
signed
Yeah.
up for it.
Because
Dig
Ron Weasley's making bank something
That-
else.
Well, even fucking what's his name?
You know, they won't ever have to worry about money.
What's Harry
again.
Potter?
No, they get
what's
residuals.
Harry?
Right.
Yeah, what's Harry Potter's name?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Dude,
He's been doing a lot of like
how
little
many
indie things.
Yeah, exactly. How many fucking movies?
I mean, he's not starring in it.
Exactly.
But he's not.
That's
He's
what
not a
I'm.
name that you don't know about.
The only
Yeah.
one that's doing anything is Hermione. She's probably the only one.
She's
that's
like a more of an activist, though. Oh, she's doing the Disney movies. She
but she did
Beauty
like
and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast, and then she did something else
She
too.
did a couple
Yeah.
other movies.
Yeah.
She did, this is
She's the
end.
only thing
She
that's
was
like
in that.
Oh, that's right.
She's like the only one that's like marketable as far as.
Oh, yeah,
not
she-
not
Yeah,
getting.
but she's not cranking out blockbusters every
doesn't
other
need
year.
she did
though.
better than the other ones.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Overall, they're all not killing it. Is my point.
Yeah, they probably like, but shit. But do they even have to? Their deals. I'm sure their deals grow over year over year. What they do? 8 movies, something like that.
Maybe they wanted
Yeah.
to get back on
Hey,
the screen.
movies.
Who knows?
Yeah, and they
Hey, money talks, dude.
And
You
those-
like sit there
those
and whip that
movies
shit
were-
out.
right.
Those
Let's do
movies
it.
are the shit. They're
The
fucking
originals,
great.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
said
good
they
stuff.
went the wrong way with the new ones. I said,
Yeah, they should have went right to the adults.
right to the Dumbledore story. Fucking
or
who cares?
Dumbledore, yeah.
Who gives
I
a
agree,
fuck?
Nick.
Yeah,
You're dead on with that.
And then do the cursed child thing. Keep those actors
Yeah.
going.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, because with that Fantastic Beast, it's like they danced around
distraction.
it. No, they just like they danced around and like give you a taste here and there, and then you're just like,
But the most interesting parts were the parts where Dumbledore was being showcased.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
the part where
all
you-
I really cared about.
Yeah, that's the part where you were like, so you sat up and listened.
And I do like Grimwald, and I like that character.
Yeah,
'cause that
he's-
was always cool.
Johnny Depp does play good.
Well, it's
He's a
not
good
even him,
actor.
but the character in the mythology of Harry Potter. They talked about him in the series.
he's a good actor.
He's a Grimwald
I like
character.
Yeah, he
good.
is.
He's just
And he actually,
Weird.
Voldemort's the one that
Yeah.
kills him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he can remember he goes to that castle. Oh, not castle, the prison where the old guy he was looking for the wand. That was Grindelwald.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah,
Nick always busts out some shit like that. He's like, yeah,
He's got some deep
I got some
knowledge.
little. I got too much time on my hands.
All right, so in other news, we just had Halloween. How was your Halloween?
oh, it was good.
I had nobody come to my house.
Believe that? I had one pack of kids. That was it.
Well, I had to take the kids around, so
No, but
Did you get dressed up this year?
yeah, like half-ass. It was like last minute. I came home from work and I like Brian just like threw on a thing. She's like, "You're gonna wear something?" I was like, "Guess I'm wearing something."
She's like, all right, let me put the zipper mask on and get the gag ball out.
Yeah,
I'm glad Shannon doesn't do that.
No, and
Just go out.
I don't mind doing it. It was just I was pissed because it was like something like half-ass. Like I wouldn't mind doing something fucking cool.
Yeah,
Put some work in this, huh?
Yeah, like I would have like, hey, let's go dress up as something. I was like, all right, this year I'm gonna dress up as something fucking cool.
yeah, it's good when a costume comes together.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
A friend of ours, the husband and wife, dressed up as the Shining Twins, which is fucking hilarious. Though. And it's
hysterical.
funny.
Does he have facial hair?
Yes, it was. It was funny as shit, dude.
Well, so if you have a great costume, if someone has a great costume, isn't it better when it's like handmade?
Fuck yeah,
I know it's-
Brian's really good at that shit.
Right? Like if someone
Is that
goes-
why you were disappointed?
No, like usually she did Reese's makeup this year, and it was fucking legit, dude. It was pretty good.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw the
And
pics of
then
it.
she did her own makeup too. Of course, her costume was good. She was like, I don't know, some like two-faced like zombie. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's right. They had pictures side by side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was yours?
It was like some like the half-ass like pirate. But then I like she said,
Here's an eye patch
she
and a
goes-
hat.
she
Throw it
goes,
over here.
all the other parents are getting dressed up. I go there, and one other set of parents are dressed up. I was like, what the fuck?
You were the
I
couple.
like
You were that couple.
I go, fuck this. I put my jacket on. I was like, fuck this, dude.
So, but it's
hilarious.
definitely like because I've seen people and they go to town, right? And they're like, they have legit homemade costumes.
Yeah.
They might get a wig or they might get whatever, but they put it together. It's not
Yeah.
just, oh, look at this Elizabethan gown and this powdered wig and everything that they spent, $2,000 on or whatever. Not $2,000, but you know what I mean. So Heidi Klum there's a bunch of articles about Heidi Klum and how she's renowned for these Halloween bonanzas, and she goes to the nth degree. Her outfit was this alien, like had open. I don't know. I'll show it to you guys.
Yeah, I thought I saw.
Open brains and like
It's awesome.
Like, but it's like
Her tits
she
are
did-
out too.
Well, they're prosthetic. It's a whole body prosthetic.
But she paid for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, and she had like a team of people that went and put that together. And it's like,
You're like, that's not
call
original.
bullshit on that, man. It's like, you didn't do
Are
that.
you more upset that you weren't invited, or
I mean,
Well, yeah, well, of course.
I don't really.
Well,
She's into the spirit. Who gives a fuck? She's got a shit ton of money. Who cares? That's my feeling about
you
it.
would do the same if you had her bankroll?
Yeah, I'm with you though.
I don't know, man.
I think you
there's
would.
something pure about making your own
I like
costume.
when people think stuff out, dude. Like when I was thinking about what costume I want to be, because she's like, "Well, what would you want to be?" And I'm like, you know what? I want to be Tyrone Biggums
Tyrone Biggums. Wait, why is that?
from fucking Chappelle's Show, dude. I would absolutely love to be him.
You can't be that these days.
I don't, dude. People can suck a dick, dude. People need to get over themselves. I like Tyrone Biggums. I think it's
That's
fucking hilarious.
blackface. It's you're a
Dude,
tight.
oh my god!
Oh,
This
man.
place-
You don't want
No,
to go down that route. You do not want to go down that road, dude.
Even if you have, which I know you do, no malice, no hate, no racism in your veins, your DNA, whatever. It's not a safe costume.
No.
You know, and you know, you never know how people might take it because they don't know you that way.
Well, I don't give a fuck about people anymore. I'm starting to lose faith in humanity. To be quite honest,
What else did it lose? But that's my point. It's like she's literally had a team of sculptors and special effects people spend over 100 hours putting together this thing, and yeah, it looks amazingly cool. But come on, it's a little bit of a cheat.
Because she has money, dude. You would do it.
I don't know if I would.
I
man.
think you don't have the money, so why would you know?
Well, I'll tell you what.
If your time was more valuable doing something else because you're super rich doing, wouldn't it behoove you to pay somebody to do it for you?
I'm
so you
super
could,
rich. I have the time, man. I could get into all that.
how do you know she doesn't? How do you know she had the time?
Because I don't know what she's doing
She
these
became
days.
super rich not because she was lazy.
I think it's a cheat. It's a cheat.
I just want to see how far we're going with that.
I like your contrarian position. Real quick, Spider-Man. I'm going to shift gears. Oh, not too far though. I didn't even know they were making another Halloween movie. They just finished principal photography on it.
Yeah, I thought there was like a series of them. There's like 3 of them. Are gonna be
Yeah,
coming
they're
out.
doing a trilogy, but somehow it missed my radar. It just didn't click.
I just don't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how they?
It wasn't that big a deal for me. I was like, whatever.
now I give a shit.
I did watch the last one that came out. There's something. I'm a fucking sucker for that nostalgia, man. It's like a cracky thing with me. I know it's wrong, but I'll watch it anyway.
Yeah.
which is kind of odd for you since you like bust some balls about some of this shit.
I do,
You're like,
man. But I'm
that's janky. That's
I'm in a-
janky, yo.
I feel like I'm in a safe space. I feel like I could share.
Do you watch it just so you can rake it through the fucking coals?
I don't have any expectations.
Yes, you do. Stop it.
I don't. My expectations are very low
Like
when I
his
see
dick
that
gets
stuff.
hard for it. He's like, yeah, this thing's gonna be a piece of shit. I'm gonna rake this fucking
Dude,
through the
You
coals.
just want to rip the shit out of these things, don't you?
I think I
'Cause
know
they
what
don't
it
meet
is.
your high
Produce
standard.
this shit, Guillermo del Toro. Fuck this guy.
It directed that shit. I just see it as like it's like a time
Yo,
machine.
speaking of Guillermo,
It makes you feel how you felt when you saw it the first time.
that Guillermo del Toro, I've been watching more of that Troll Hunters with Maddox.
Yeah.
That is fucking good.
Really?
Troll Hunters. What is
Dude,
Troll
it
Hunters?
is
The cartoon on Netflix.
it is good, dude.
No shit. I know.
It's
gotta check it out.
legit as
better
fuck.
than Last Airbender.
I would say so.
What?
Really?
It's fucking good, dude.
So what's it about? Give me.
Holy
give me
shit, that's like the
premise.
best cartoon
it's some
ever.
kid that he
I love
was
Last
bestowed like
Hello.
there's trolls, right? And like obviously you can get to the troll land from like under bridges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like this kid's bestowed like this power that he's a troll hunter, which is like there's like a set of evil trolls, and then it's pretty cool. It's like really like in depth.
Yeah.
I can't even like really explain it because it spins out into like 4 different things.
I think you sound smarter than you
Then
are.
they had like a mini series inside, which was cool, where they go to like this troll underworld, and like he's like trying to like. It's like a dark side, so it's pretty cool, man. It's like really well.
All right.
Channel is this on?
Netflix.
This isn't the first time you brought this up, so
Is it anime or is it straight up like actual regular cartoon?
It's like I guess it's like cartoon. I guess
like computer generated cartoon?
Yeah. I like it though. I'm
Called
like
Troll Hunter.
Troll Hunters, and I
Check it out.
I like it. I like it a lot, actually.
All right, man, you got me sold. I have to check it out. I mean, I got plenty of time on my hands, so it's not a big deal.
Thanks for rubbing that in.
Yeah, right.
So this is a little bit of old news, but House of the Dragon was announced a week ago.
Fuck's
We
that.
forgot to mention.
I was at the
It's Game of Thrones.
Well, they canceled the other one. They actually shot a pilot. That's the what's her face was going to be in it. What's her name? Watts, Naomi Watts.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Was going to be in it. They shot the pilot and they canceled it.
yeah. So I missed last week about the Weiss brothers or whatever the fucking the assholes that fucking wrote the last episode.
Oh yeah, D.B. Weiss and
good. Fuck you, dude.
Pretty much fucked them over. They said, they say it's because they didn't think they could handle both. That's what Disney said. But really, everybody knows.
Wait, are they doing the House of Dragons?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's because of Netflix. They signed a deal for $250 million with Netflix to make movies and shows.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. So Disney said they couldn't handle both. But there was reports saying that it was really how the end of Game of Thrones
Good.
went.
Fuck yeah.
Hey man, Disney's course correcting, man. That's and it's
And
They don't want another Star Wars.
There
on
is
their
news
hands.
on Star Wars. Actually, Disney Star Wars said they're not going to give free reign to directors anymore for any Star Wars movies. It's all going to be coordinated through the Lucasfilm. Like
No
they gave
kidding.
Ryan Johnson his free reign. They gave,
And look what happened.
exactly.
And-
So,
AK, that's their way. Of
well, that's
saying
what
that they
Marvel
fucked
does.
up.
You know, Marvel gives like he's not giving Feige's not giving out all the shit. He'll say, "You stay in these parameters, make your fucking movie."
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He produces. So
He
he's gonna
produces.
do- yeah.
So Disney supposes is going to be more a hard line on that now.
That's awesome. So that's great. I mean, Bobby Iger called me the other day. He said, "I've been
When is
listening."
he coming on our show again?
Oh, he's a busy guy. He's been listening to the show. You know, he's obviously taking our advice. So, all right, Bobby, I'll talk to you later.
Big Bob. Keeping it clean, too, behind the scenes, isn't he?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I mean, well, because of like that. What was the one that they said his genitals look like fucking hammered meat or something like that? Was that Rupert Murdoch or something?
I don't know.
One of them they're talking about.
Oh, you're saying he's not getting
The one
dragged
who's
through-
the head of Fox,
not anymore.
They just did that.
the old ass dude,
Yeah, Roger Ailes.
Roger Ailes. Yeah, that guy. His
Yeah.
fucking
They just
genital.
did a movie about it.
Yeah,
Genitals are what?
they said like because he obviously flashes genitals around his employees once or twice.
What?
But apparently his genitals look like they got fucking smashed with a hammer. Like it looks like apparently it looks like, you know, when you go and pick some fucking like hamburger meat,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
it looks like that.
What?
That's a word on the streets,
That's
man.
some fucked up shit.
Yikes.
These
Yeah, I heard he was a
these
real piece of shit.
These super rich people have lost all sense.
Yeah,
of-
they
Oh,
lose
dude, did you
connection.
hear about fucking Harvey Weinstein goes to a comedy
Oh,
club?
I saw that. The girl.
What? And yeah, and the girl like fucking like was like,
Well, no, there's
like,
a lady that walks up first and
Yeah, freaks out.
Freaks out. Then the comedian gets up. There's a woman comedian.
and starts like busting his balls, and then like
Once some dude gets up and tells her to shut the fuck up, and I'm like, what? It was funny, and
Yeah.
B, he deserves it.
yeah, like
Yeah. What are you
and it's a
rallying
comedy.
that piece
It's-
of
yeah,
shit?
it's a comedy.
And you know what? Yes.
That's and hence why I said earlier in the show that I've lost all faith in
Yeah,
humanity.
well,
dude.
I mean-
It's getting tough out there, guys. I mean,
But not only that, but it's like if
We
you ever
were-
been to a comedy show and one of the comedians does crowd work, right?
Yeah.
And he'd be like, "Hey, look at you know, he busts your balls and everything like that." It's all joking around.
why you don't sit in the front row, man.
Well, whoever the comedian, yeah, right. Whoever the comedian was must have been like, "I just struck fucking gold."
Oh, yeah.
like holy.
but that's
shit.
how bad. That's the times where we've reached to a point to where we're hypersensitive to a fucking rapist.
No,
We're
yeah,
hypersensitive
fuck that.
And nobody
to
laughed.
a rapist. Let's
Nobody laughed in the whole fucking place when she made the
wrap
jokes.
your
Oh,
head.
really?
Yeah, wrap your head around that, dude. We're hypersensitive
I
to,
think
to a rapist.
Well, I don't. You gotta check the temperature of the room. If someone,
Who gives a fuck about
no,
the
but I'm
temperature?
saying if the guy who told her to shut the fuck up is definitely wrong. But if if the crowd was like just like deer in the headlights, like holy shit, here's one of the most notorious sex offenders, rapists, sex offenders in modern history, right? It's like him and Bill Cosby will go down as like these gnarly dudes. I don't know if I would be distracted or like laughing along with the comedian.
I would.
I would just be watching this fucking car accident. Like, what's going to happen next?
Like, yeah, this motherfucker's in the back by a potted plant about to jack off.
You're right. You just said that, and I started laughing. So I might have chimed right in.
Oh, you would have been laughing. We all.
I certainly would have been defending that fuck.
Yeah, fuck that fat shit, dude. Gives a shit.
Man, he's an ugly motherfucker. It's the only way he was ever
Looks
going to
like
get
a ball
something.
bag.
Yeah, he does look like a ball bag.
Yeah.
Which is a wonder why we ever get girls sign up for this shit.
Dude.
All right, that's all I have for the news. I wanted to shift gears a little bit. I was thinking about this. I'm always listening to some fucking podcast.
Well, Fat Man on Batman
it
podcast.
wasn't
Come
Fat
on, we
Man.
all know
It
it's
wasn't.
that.
It was
I
probably
can't
a
talk
Joe
shit,
Rogan.
though. I was talking about Howard Stern.
It was probably a Joe Rogan episode, but got me
Joe Rogan's
thinking-
the other one. I forgot about that. It's
Yeah.
been him more.
He's been blowing him lately on his dick. At least I stay
Pass the
consistent.
chapstick.
I stay consistent.
Who does he? He'll never cheat on Howard. Ever.
That's right. He's your one and only. But he must have been talking about aliens, and it got me thinking about what could we talk about, a topic for the show. And obviously the go-to is top 5 alien movies. And
But not the ones you normally would pick, because let's face it,
We
it's
put
gonna
some
be-
ground
it's gonna-
rules,
it's gonna be
as
like
usual.
Star Wars, Star Trek,
Yeah.
something outside the box. So.
Yeah, something that's a little unconventional. And so, of course, I scoured the internet and I was looking around, and there was a nice little walk down memory lane because there's a ton of awesome alien movies. And it's weird because I started thinking about how different there's almost genres within genres when you think about alien movies, because you can have comedic alien movies, you can have things that are based, like you said, Nick, around Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff like that, or you could have
Loosely based on truth. Like that one. What was the one where the guy got like abducted?
yeah,
Remember
we were
that?
just talking about that.
What movie was that?
That was
you're talking about the we just
we just mentioned
And it was like really popular.
Red Fire, Fire in the Sky.
Yes, Fire in the
Yes,
Sky.
that was
exactly.
good.
That was a great movie.
Right? And so that's its own thing. It's
D.V.
almost-
Sweeney or whatever his name is.
God, I can't remember. I remember the movie.
He's the main character.
but I can't remember who the actor was. Did you get your milk, Noah?
I did, yes.
All right. Yeah, so there's a lot of different little pockets. You look at a Guardians movie, right? And that's on the Marvel universe, and it leans towards superheroes, but there's a lot of alien stuff there. You look at something like some of the Steven Spielberg movies, like Close Encounters and stuff.
E.T. that's
E.T.,
like
all
probably
that
number
stuff.
one on most people's list.
Exactly.
Good
So
movie.
there's a lot of room to play around with, but we did put some ground rules down. We're like, all right, let's not go with the overly obvious stuff like a Star Wars or a Star Trek. So what you got, Nick?
You want me to go first?
Go for it.
Sure, why not? I'll bring it up. I have my first one, and this is just one because it transformed into a show and a bunch of shows, and I liked it. I liked the whole premise of it. Stargate.
Stargate. Yeah, no shit. That's right. It went from
Yeah,
movie
but-
to show.
From the film, it was just a good premise about how, ancient Egyptians got their technology from another being, whatever. Kurt Russell was fucking fantastic in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stargate the movie is really good.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
it had James Spader in it.
Fuck yeah, it was good. Now I'm like looking back.
Thinking back on it, yeah, it's
Even the show is decent. It was good. It got like crazy like after like the first or second season, but I did stick.
yeah,
with
it was fine. It's just the show kind of went a little awry. Just for one thing, somebody brought up to me once and said, they go to all these planets and everybody fucking speaks English. I don't get that.
That was like, well, that's why I liked. Sliders was one.
Sliders was that's a good show.
But then it got like a little crazy because it was kind of like Quantum Leap, like where it got like a little like
a little out of
they got a little out there and just like, come on.
Yeah.
All right, well, next on my list is 2010. I know everybody would say 2001.
Yeah.
2000. I like 2010. It explains the reason what was going on in Jupiter. It kind of like filled the void. And then you got the whole anticipation of getting it back to Hal and,
Yeah.
you know, and to see what's on the ship, what's left of the ship. It kind of, you know,
Answered some questions.
yes. And it was just really good. You
Yeah,
know?
I didn't even think about 2010. I mean, 2001 was like right at the top of your thinking, right?
There actually is a third book too.
So how's that an alien movie though?
Because the obelisk or whatever that
Oh,
thing
okay.
is, they created
That's
alien
right,
life
that's
at the
right.
end.
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man, remember?
It's been a while, man. You got to jog. I was jogging my memory.
All right, Contact.
Contact's an awesome movie.
Contact
dude.
was real good.
And, you know, at first I didn't think of it as an alien movie, but then at the end, the whole point was, and she met the aliens, and maybe not exactly what they look like, but
Yeah,
she met 'em.
didn't they look like her father or something like
Well,
that?
they came back as an image of her father to make her feel at peace with the transition. The coolest thing about the movie is when they're talking about, you know, they're trying to discredit her and they're like, you know, all it was static on that tape. That's all they showed.
Yeah.
Then after it was all said and done, and they said that, you know, she was a liar, and they tried to outcast her. The Secretary of State goes to I forget his name. He's a good actor too. Fucking whatever. Goes to his name. He's like, it's funny that tape. You know, you're talking about all that static, right? Because if you remember in the movie, the thing just went through the ball, lasted like a second.
Yeah.
So it's funny about that tape that she said she was at another planet or got transported somewhere and came back. He goes, yeah, so what's the big deal about the tape? And she goes, just funny how long actually it was.
Yeah.
It was like 11 hours of static.
Yeah.
Really, when the ball dropped, it was like a second. So it
Plays
was
around
just-
with the space time.
it plays around that the government actually knew that she was telling the truth.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it was like that's the thing. Like, do you guys think there's extraterrestrials out there?
Oh yeah,
I think there's like something. I mean, think about it, like all the galaxies and whatnot. There's got to be there's
trillions of galaxies.
There's got to be some
Yeah.
sort of life form somewhere.
somewhere. Maybe it's not. I've ever visited Earth. I'm not saying we've been like, you know, fire in the sky kind of shit.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the stuff that was on the show that I was talking about. He was talking about some guys that were. It was the best of both worlds. It was Kevin Smith was on Joe Rogan's show.
Oh Jesus, you must have jacked off, dude. You were jizzing all over
My
the fucking
pants are tight. But they were talking about one of his other guests.
Joe Rogan was in a Tyrone Bigum's episode, dude.
but it was
Oh, penis.
But he was talking about how it was I believe it was an Air Force pilot who was just a no nonsense, no bullshit guy, and saw this. It looked like a Tic Tac. It was moving at crazy rates of speed, and he said the thing that hooked Joe Rogan was that it jammed their radar.
Yeah.
Like it jammed the radar. He's watching this thing, and he's like, "Okay, I could be hallucinating. It could be something
But
else."
here's the thing about this whole
Yeah.
thing. I believe that there was aliens that have visited from, let's say, another world. They traveled thousands, if not probably billions or trillions of light years
Yeah.
to get here or whatever. Don't you think they would know how to avoid completely everything and not show anything?
Yeah, well, that's,
mean-
Well, if they're smart enough to, my point is if they're smart enough to travel here,
yeah,
they're ahead of the game.
They're smart enough to be
Totally.
invisible. Like literally invisible.
Well,
to
invisible
everything.
or
Yeah.
undetectable.
Well, the
or-
thing is, we don't
whatever.
know.
Yeah.
We don't know. Like we've landed on Mars, right? We haven't populated, we haven't like terraformed or anything like that. But you know, what if there's a subterranean culture there that is primitive?
We're all on science, right?
Yeah.
I do want to add a little science news. Voyager 2 has just officially passed out into the out of our solar system.
Wow.
Because there's like some kind of like
Egypt,
bubble.
man.
There's like kind of like a bubble.
So
around the
then
planet.
they're sending information. How long does it take to get here now?
I didn't actually they didn't say that in the article. They
Dude,
said
that
there's
fucking blows
two
my
of
mind.
them are out there. Voyager 1 passed like 8 years
Fucking
ago.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if how about this? What if they're not even spaceships? what if they're versions of Voyager just gathering up information?
But then that would just be proof there's other intelligent life out there if we run into it.
Yeah. They were also...
There had to be some proof. I mean...
Well, I mean, there's been thousands of sightings,
But
right?
nobody's going to get in contact with us until we come up with warp speed.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I need to see the warp signature.
But,
Speaking of... No.
Nah, just kidding.
they made some good points. I mean, we don't have to recap his show, but it's one of those things where it's like if we're like primitive apes compared to higher intelligence, to your point, yeah, they probably would go undetected though, Nick. That's a good point. But would they even want to see us, hairless monkeys throwing rocks at each other?
That's it.
You guys are going to hate my picks. I like all the idiot ones. I like the idiot ones.
Go ahead, Nick. Next.
This one, I don't know if you guys know, but I loved it.
Just say it. Independence Day.
No, actually it wasn't, fucker.
That's one of mine, dude. I'm not going to lie.
Christ.
The Last Starfighter.
Oh, shit, man.
That's a
That's
good
a
one,
great movie.
Have you ever watched that one? It was
So
made in the
80s, man.
And it's all about a guy playing a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Starfighter. Yeah, I know.
Starfighter.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You
Yeah.
have been granted
Yeah.
access
The
to the
silver shit.
interplanetary
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah,
God,
blah.
you know it so well.
Yeah.
That was a good fucking one,
Oh,
man.
so cool.
Damn, that-
They're
that is
actually
good.
remaking that, I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to watch that again. actually.
Yeah.
That
It's like
was-
kid grew up in this trailer park. There's a video
Fuck
game.
yeah.
Who's
place.
the main guy? The guy, is that Dick Van Dyke? No, that's
No, I know
It was
who
the
you're
Music
talking
Man,
about.
right? He played the Music Man, right?
I can't remember. Yes, he did.
He did. He's the main guy. What the fuck is his name?
Or was it the Music Man? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where the band keeps coming out at the end.
Yeah.
It's not a real band. But anyway,
Yeah.
the
That's a
next
good
one,
pick,
the
good
last
pick.
one, I'll move on because we got to get moving. Just Dune.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that, too.
Dune
Wow.
is so good.
That was awesome. Good pick, man.
Ugh.
Good picks.
Dune.
I gotta say that about mine.
Yeah, I'm stoked. Well,
Now I want to know about yours.
I'm stoked about that movie coming up.
Well, it's not Independence Day 2, right?
No, I'll start off my number one, dude.
Go ahead.
Fifth Element, dude.
Oh, shit. I got that on my list.
I
Fifth
know.
Element is fucking awesome,
I
dude.
love that movie.
The movie
There's
is
something about the aesthetic, the performances. It's
Dude.
silly, but it's cool.
it's fucking great,
Yeah.
dude.
I dig that movie in a big way.
Alex Corbin, multi-pass.
See, I never dug
Lilo
that
Dallas
movie, man.
Multipass.
I never dug it.
No, I mean, it's personal
I watched
taste.
it a couple of times. It's all right, but
Yeah.
I'm not like jiving over like
Oh, it's
YouTube.
fucking
I love
You
it.
guys love
pretty
it.
awesome, dude. Pretty awesome.
And then Chris Tucker's role was
Chris Tucker.
fantastic. Come in, Dallas. Come in, Dallas.
What was the shit? The other one I should have wrote. I wrote them down on my other phone, but I like Predator
Yeah.
2.
No,
No,
fuck you.
I'm just kidding.
Although it wasn't bad though.
Yeah,
It wasn't
Two
bad.
was- Two wasn't bad.
You're right. I got
the one with Danny Glover. Was
Danny
yeah,
Glover
that was
wasn't
actually good.
It was
I
really
liked-
good.
I like.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
think
see
it was
at the
better,
end now,
honestly.
At the
In
end
my
where he
opinion,
throws in
I
the-
know you're all about originality, but I think it was better. I do, just because the way they
Yeah.
tied it in at the end, and that with
I
the
love
gun
that.
and all that shit.
I love that. How
He
long have
gets
you
in
been
the
coming
ship.
here? And he throws him the fucking gun, and it's been
Yeah.
like, it was like from the
It's a-
Revolutionary War, some shit like
pistol.
that.
Yeah, it's fucking
like,
pretty
fuck.
badass.
Yeah, that was.
And it's all about, and you find out it's all about their rankings. Like there's like a king,
Yeah.
and knights.
Well,
like,
yeah.
type of
Well, they had to be-
general.
they had to be good game,
colonels.
right?
Yeah, and it was all about hunting. Is if you're a great hunter, you go up in rank.
Yeah.
So, but then at the end, at the end, the guy respected him so much he didn't kill him.
Yeah, because
He
he
could've.
killed the one that was killing it. It's like kill or be killed, and he
Yeah.
got killed. And then his buddies were like, "All right, well, here's your trophy." That's
Yeah.
what he gave him.
Yeah.
He gave him a trophy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and it's a big honor in their world.
Yeah, that's
So-
awesome.
That's cool. I do
Very
like that
cool.
one, but the first one's the first one.
Yeah,
And
Good
I like,
pick.
I like Alien.
That was obvious. So I was thinking that I went
Dude.
away from it.
Alien's pretty.
It's
dope
pretty
pick.
fucking
You're right.
awesome.
Alien. You're right.
Yeah, it was. I was gonna go there.
It's good.
It is good. It
I
is.
think we can all agree that is a quintessential Alien film.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in
How
the
about-
title.
I mean, Gremlins,
Nah, it's a good one.
dude.
Is that an alien?
not aliens.
Alien
Well,
stuff?
I guess
The creatures don't know, but it's good though.
Is that all you got?
No, there's one more.
John is like putting the lull. He's like, what? That's it?
No, and the one with the where the guy got abducted.
Oh, Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the
That's
Sky.
a great one. I do love that movie, man.
The movie, I remember when I was a kid and that came out, that was like the shit.
Dude, after that movie came out, right, I was afraid to walk in the woods by myself for a while. I was like, fuck that.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to get probed.
Something, man. I'm always looking at the sky like,
Get probed. That's I mean, we talked about Cowboys versus Aliens. That was that was a cool.
Oh
take
yeah,
on it.
that was my fifth one, but it was kind of a joke. Galaxy
Joking.
Quest.
Oh, Galaxy Quest is legit, man.
Dude, the movie was good.
That movie's
the
awesome.
ultimate spoof on Star Trek. Sure, I loved it.
It was fucking good though.
All right, so number 5 is Arrival.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I just thought that the way that they took Alien to the nth degree, right? Like, it's not bipedal, it's not Star Trek, it's not anything like that. And there's like this is a creature that has its own understanding of time and space.
But it's like the whole chicken and the egg thing, right?
We're getting interference, I think you got.
On my phone again.
Yeah.
It's chicken and the egg thing again. Like
There is a little bit of a paradox.
It is, and
Yeah.
it took me a while to figure out. I'm like, what? Really? The only reason why they're helping them out now is because at some point in the future we help your race out.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. I hate that shit.
It was more about like, this is the unconventional way to be introduced to aliens, right? Yeah. And then my number 4 is Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, it's a
That
good
was a good
one.
movie.
That movie was, I remember seeing it as a kid, and that's Steven Spielberg, right? That's him doing these things where it's like, oh, I know that family. That's the family that's down the street, only they have this ordinary life where extraordinary things happen to them. And I remember Richard Dreyfuss having the visions after he got sunburned on one side of his face, and he's doing the thing where he's putting the mashed potatoes out, and
I remember that.
his wife Terry Garr's like, you're losing your fucking marbles, and he's trying to make it look like the mountain where
where it's going. He can't put it all together until the end. Yeah.
The music is amazing. The whole journey.
That's Steven Spielberg at his best.
Yeah, it's just a really, really top notch. I had Aliens as my number 3. I would have went Alien. I know it seems like an obvious picnic, but it is one of those things where I saw Alien, and Alien was definitely, it's common knowledge, right? That was a space horror.
Oh yeah,
Fuck yeah,
Right.
dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, but then when they went to Aliens, the scale got bigger, and it was like, oh my God, this one thing was horrifying. Mm-hmm. And now there's hundreds, if not maybe thousands of them, probably hundreds.
That you can't like defeat. Like they're fucking crazy.
There's no rationing with
No.
them. They're all about instinct and survival,
Yep.
but not like a dumb animal.
they're not dumb at all. They're actually pretty smart and intelligent, especially the ones that have like the double mouths.
Yeah, like the queens and stuff like that. It's and it's one of those things where it just lit my imagination on fire. Fifth Element was my next one, number 2. I love the movie that's not. It's the opposite of Arrival, right? It's
It's fun.
It's an amusement park ride in the best way, and
That's how I thought it was done really well.
yeah. It's Gary Oldman. We were talking about Gary Oldman earlier. You know, Bruce Willis. It's just a joyride. And then I remember seeing the Mobius artwork in old heavy metal magazines, and seeing that aesthetic come to life, like vivid life in this movie. I was just like blown away. And then number 1 on my list, I was going to go. There was a ton. I mean, Guardians was going to be easy, but we talked about Marvel movies and Star Wars. I felt like we've done that to death, so I went with Christopher Reeve's Superman.
No, the original.
Yeah,
Dude, that one's awesome.
Like
the first 2 are really, really good.
yeah, like the idea that he's an alien, right? But he's got. I love that Richard Donner brought took the subject matter seriously. We talked about this when the first 1989 Batman, but took the subject matter seriously. It had really fun elements. It was the first time you really looked like he was in front of a green screen, but they did this thing with the camera where they would pan the camera around him that gave him a little bit more dimension. It's nothing compared to
What they could do now.
Yeah. But for my ass, when I was that age, that was just awesome. And I never thought about, and I just never thought of, even though I knew the backstory, I never thought about Superman as an alien until he had that interview with Lois Lane. And I was like, that's really cool. He's Earth's adopted son. Just awesome. And that's my top 5.
That's it.
Yeah. But
Damn, guys.
the part that made me like all these things.
Marlon Brando as his dad.
Yes. Holy shit.
That's a good thing.
Even though he said Krypton instead of
Did he
Krypton.
really?
Yeah.
Krypton.
He's like, you're the last son of Krypton.
That's because
he could memorize his
Yeah, I
lines.
was going to say, he never memorized
He
his
read it
lines.
wrong off of somebody's fucking shirt.
And he still goes down as probably the greatest actor of all time, and it just cracks me up.
Yeah, I was listening to an interview with Ed Norton because he's got that Motherless Brooklyn coming out, and he was talking about Brando and how he was this flex point. He was like the person who broke through as an actor and stood out and threw away all the old tropes of acting. You know, he wasn't a Cary Grant. He wasn't going to do he was going to be Marlon Brando, right? And all the actors before that, like those old timey actors, they had a style and a swagger, and he was just bringing this raw energy to, especially in
You ever see
Streetcar.
The Freshman?
It's a great movie. Matthew
Yeah. With
It's a
Brando.
fantastic movie. Anybody ever tell you look like...
Kimono Dragon.
yeah.
He's like walking with it.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Yeah, he just gave him ostrich or chicken or some shit like that.
Yeah, it's a fucked up movie.
All right. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nah, I'm good.
Jack Ryan.
Oh, Jack Ryan. That's right.
Yeah, real quick. Let's bang this out. Because we didn't see it, but I do want to talk about it.
All right.
So I'm 0 episodes in.
I'm
Okay.
1 episode in. Compared to the first one.
And you worked your way through the whole series.
I worked my way through the whole series. It's good. It's addicting. I dig the 8 episodes again, like
Nice and tight.
nice and tight.
Spot on.
They like skipped over a couple things that you're like, but overall story was good. Holds up to the first one.
Yeah. John Krasinski brings it.
It's fucking awesome. I loved it. I thought it was great. It really was.
Ask him if he think he would be good for that role. That's fantastic.
Do you think there's a bunch of fan art and everything out on the interwebs? Do you think there are people are suggesting John Krasinski and Emily Blunt be Reed and Sue Richards from the Fantastic Four?
What do you think?
It's not bad.
The fan art looks legit, man. It's
I
pretty
can see
cool.
it with the
That's
hair
it.
and all too.
And I was
The white
telling
spot.
John
Yeah.
that maybe it's time to do an older version of them rather than the younger versions they always try to portray lately.
Yeah,
That's
like
not
that
a bad
last one was a
idea.
pile of shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
I think I got 3
It
on
was
the
legit
meters.
bad. It
Yikes.
was pretty bad.
Well, and the thing is, like, this is what I was saying to Nick before we got to turn the mics on, is that it's hard to make Reed Richards' power cool.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm totally with you. Even the rest of them. The rest of them, it's hard to make their powers kind of cool.
I mean, the thing, you can make him tragic, right? That's fine. Ben Grimm's kind of like a tragic hero. Johnny Storm, I mean, you could do it, but really, Reed Richards is the power that's. I mean, it's interesting, but it's hard to play it off cool. There's so many jokes there.
yeah.
That's why you have somebody like John do it. He's very sarcastic and roll with it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, but overall,
He could pull it off, and he could do Nerdy Professor too, I believe.
the show is good. It had a good twist at the end. Like, I don't want to like give it all away for you guys.
Yeah.
but
No. I
I'm
was
just doing
already-
like a quick synopsis. It was well worth it. I got sucked in. I didn't look at my phone. I was just way into it.
So was the Venezuela thing? It's Venezuela, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that there's. It's like taken from modern day headlines. I didn't know there's like
Part of it is they're
Yeah.
trying to make a nuclear Venezuela. That's
Yeah.
already in the preview. So it's
Nah, actually wasn't about really nuclear. It was just the fact that Venezuela has.
What's the threat?
Okay, the threat is Venezuela has more resources than like pretty much any other country, and they have this particular
Natural resources.
Yes, like as
Okay.
far as like fuel and other things, and this one particular resource that you find out in the show that is like a hot item that nobody really thought about.
Unobtainium?
No, and then you'll find out. I don't want to ruin it, but then they also have somebody helped invest in some satellite technology to look at because it's mostly rainforest. They can look at the floor from the satellite and they can see where these deposits are,
Oh, cool.
which is fucking like
Oh, so that's what the deal is with the satellite.
Like land grab shit.
land grab shit like crazy.
Yeah.
And then that technology's used to like find some of our boys over there.
I do want to ask
wow.
him. Did you watch The Watchmen or anything yet?
No, I have not.
It's good.
I just watched episode 3.
How was 3?
It got interesting because I didn't know they were using. I didn't know that Jean Smart, because I saw Jean Smart. Remember her from Designing Women, and she's an older actor. I didn't know that she was going to be. God damn it! It's right off the tip of my tongue. She was the Malin Ackerman's character in the movie. The person who hooked up.
She was one of the
She was one
first
of,
Watchmen.
Yeah, she was. Remember the mother daughter.
You knew they were going to come into it, right?
Yeah, well,
you knew
and-
they were going to come, and he's probably going to come into it too. The guy
Dr.
that was
Manhattan, yeah.
No, the guy that was like supposedly looks like Batman.
Oh, Night Out. I think it's Night Out.
Night Out. He survived. So
Well, you don't know. You haven't seen him yet.
but he survived the movie. Is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
yeah.
So
he didn't get killed.
you're only assuming if they're having Manhattan come back, and he's coming back. You already know that.
Well, and that's the thing that I'm a little apprehensive about. Like, I don't want them to pull their punch until like the last episode.
I don't think Manhattan's going to come back until like the second to last episode.
Yeah, see, that's bullshit.
That's what they're going to do.
We talked about this before. It's the most exciting part of that movie, like and really one of the most interesting characters in the comic book, and everybody knows that. So don't pull sucker move where you're like, let's let's get these people to watch, baiting them each time.
You know they were going to do that.
They're doing it, dude.
But I have to
They
admit
do it a
that-
lot in the third
I have
episode.
to admit what's his face's character when you find out all those people were actually like.
Don Johnson's character.
No.
Oh.
That was cool, but
Oh, Ozymandias.
yeah. When you find out what he
Adrian Veidt.
he created, and it was just like, what?
Yeah, see, and
That's a one sick motherfucker
yeah,
he is.
he is
dude.
twisted up.
And that I had to admit, I kind of liked it. I dug it.
Oh, I'm not out. I'm definitely
No, I
still
dug
in.
that little like.
Oh, him. Yes. Yeah.
It was really as wicked and fucked up as it was. I really got into it.
Yeah. And Jeremy Irons does a killer job.
Oh,
It's worth a watch, man. Give it
Yeah,
a
I'll
go.
watch it.
For sure. But
I'll watch it.
I hope it picks up a little bit and they start
It
closing
has to start
some
picking
loops. Yeah, because a lot of it's still, I'm feeling my way around. And I'm
Jamie,
like,
you caught up on The Walking Dead, by the way?
Fuck that. I heard it fell away the fuck off anyway, so I'm not really worried about
well,
it.
you were saying Negan might have got Lucille back, right?
Yeah, that's what it said. We're gonna watch it tomorrow. So.
Oh, one last thing before we drop off. I'm actually DVRing it tonight. Tonight being the November 4th. His Dark Materials, the Golden Compass series. That's on HBO.
I do want to see that. What channel is it on?
That's on HBO. It debuted tonight. So it's
So I
already
love
recorded.
the movie The Golden Compass.
It's a fun movie.
It was. I realized I knew watching it. At the end, right after I watched it, I'm like, this was a good movie, but they're not going to fucking do the sequel.
Yeah.
And I knew they weren't going to do the fucking sequel.
Yeah, it was a really good movie. There's not for me. It was like a 6.5 out of 10, something like that.
I was more like 8.5. I
Yeah?
just really liked where it was going. I think if you put everything together, it probably would be like an 8.5.
Yeah. Anyway, it's you're right. I think I may be forgetting. Honestly, I saw it such a long time.
I think
ago.
it's just how it ended. Like people like me didn't realize it was a two-parter, and they didn't really showcase it as a two-parter.
Yeah.
So you go to watch a movie and you're thinking it's going to have a fucking ending, and it doesn't. And I'm like, I don't know anything about the Golden Compass.
Yeah.
So then I had to go do my research. by then,
Don't make me work.
Don't make me
for it.
work, or at least give me a heads up and say in the beginning, well, this is going to be a 2-part thing. I didn't read the fucking books, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
A lot of gaps.
Yeah.
Quick on the Jack Ryan or whatever.
Yeah.
I will say though, it's like faster paced than the last one. Mm-hmm. Like it moves kind of quickly, and
Good.
like I said, there's a couple things where they just glaze over.
Do you see John Krasinski with his shirt off? Come on, there's no.
Oh, he has sex in the first episode, so it's all right.
I don't
There's
remember.
no gratuitous
Yeah,
shirtless
he
Jack
does that.
Ryan.
I don't remember.
You
think-
remember.
Do you think they glaze over because they're like thinking our audience is smart enough to realize we don't need to deal
Dude.
with this?
No, well, they're just like because it's.
No, I wasn't making a joke.
No,
I'm
I
being serious
think
there.
I think it's just because it's like they have 8 episodes, and that's why I like it though. They get the shit done. They don't because I noticed like in Stranger Things and shit, they fucking kind of milk some shit out, and it's just like, dude,
you mean of like a filler episode?
yeah, it's like, dude, could have done without this one. You could have chopped it down.
Yeah.
it makes it takes away from the.
Well, I think that's what all the shows are going to go to, and I think
It's
network TV is going to be a real
fucking-
fucked up situation because nobody wants 22 fucking episodes in a year or whatever. I don't want
Not
that
unless,
many.
not unless it's like another Seinfeld or something like that.
Like right
or
now,
a
I'm
Modern
watching a
Family
show-
or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm watching a show. It's the final season. I'm like already powering through called The Blacklist. You guys probably heard of it.
Oh yeah, Brian watched every episode.
So have I. But now it's like the last
gotten
season.
crazy.
It's gotten crazy, but it's the last season. And the first 2 episodes were really good. Now the last 2 were all a bunch of fillers.
Ugh.
And it's like, come on, we're going to have
Yeah.
20 fucking episodes.
It's not
and 10 of
cool.
them are going to be fillers.
I don't like when they do that.
No, the Blacklist. Like that's the one with James Spader.
Yeah,
right?
It's good.
It's good. It kind of got off the rails the last couple.
It got off the rails a
Well, what
couple-
happened was the girl, the main character, and besides him, the daughter, she got pregnant. So
Yeah.
they had to work around that for like 2 years.
I think that like her husband too, like how they dabble in and out of his like side dealings and stuff, got kind of fucking annoying too.
Well, they did that because they had to give him more of the screen time.
I know, but
because
it
of
was
what
it was
she
kind
going
of
pregnant,
through.
yeah.
it was kind of annoying
It was. I agree.
because they like
How many seasons is it?
it's a lot.
7. This is 7 seasons.
It's
Yeah, I'm
a
not
good
doing that.
amount. Brian started watching that Schitt's Creek too.
That's
kind
a great series.
It's
man.
kind of fucking
Shit's
funny.
what?
Schitt's Creek. It's Eugene Levy and his son Daniel Levy. They put together this show where
Pretty funny.
he's a rich like video mogul, like video distribution.
What
video-
is it?
They're like rich, but they're not rich. Like I think they lost their money or something like
They
that.
lost all their money at taxes
Yeah, yeah.
or some shit like
So
that.
he lives in like a motel kind of thing.
They were so rich that for a goof, he bought his kid, or maybe he bought for a goof this town, this little shitty town. It's called Shit. That's CHITS.
Yeah, that's right.
ITTS. Schitt's Creek
Sorry, bought it as a joke.
as a joke, and it was the only asset that didn't get claimed by the government
When he got like taken from.
when he got taken for all
So
his
they
money.
ended up moving there.
Yes, and hilarity ensues.
Sounds like funny. All right, I can wrap it up.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us for this week's episode of the Nick, John, and Jamie Show. Please be sure to subscribe. We're on iTunes, and we're on Google Play, and we're on Stitcher and Spotify and YouTube, wherever you choose to listen to our melodic voice. And if you're digging the show, just leave us a nice review. You can also follow us on Twitter at NJJ Show, Instagram at NJJ Show, or if you're on the old school Facebooks, search the Nick, John, and Jamie Show and follow our page. Thanks again, everybody, and have an awesome week.